Hello, and welcome to The Deep Dive. I'm Adam Mueller. University of St. Thomas senior Eddy Valenzuela-Rivera can now call himself a professional boxer. He won his pro debut at the Grand Casino in Hinckley, September 19th. What does it take to get to that level? We joined Valenzuela-Rivera in the gym while he was training for the fight. Long before Eddy Valenzuela-Rivera stepped into the ring, he already had a #1 fan.
Me and my pops, man, I remember from the first day I hated boxing, man. He forced me in the boxing gym.
The UST senior is now just days away from his pro boxing debut at the Grand Casino Hinckley on September 19th.
Now that I can actually call myself a professional athlete is like, just feels unreal, man. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought?
His dad, Cesar Valenzuela, in his corner every step of the way.
It's gonna be a long first milestone for us. First of many.
I just remember he cried every time he sparred. Every single time he cried. And I'm always tell him, it's okay, you can cry, but you can never quit.
He forced me to go every day. I don't want to go. I hated it, man. At one point, like a switch turned in me, and I realized I have potential in this.
He's been training for this fight and his multiple state amateur titles on top of a heavyweight load of mechanical engineering classes.
I'm measuring to like the 15-minute increments, where I'm going to be, the drive there, how long am I going to be there for. So it sucks, man, but we got big goals, so we're just going to make it work.
Woo! The fighter that fans will see in Hinckley isn't the Eddy that Cesar knows so well.
He's the kindest person, I guess. He's so kind and so educated, so that's why it's so weird, have Eddy like professional boxer, it's crazy. I'm proud of my boy,
In Egan, Adam Mueller for the Crest.News. Valenzuela-Rivera joins us once again in the studio to give us more insight into this journey. Thanks for coming in, Eddy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's been almost a week now since you won your pro debut. How does it feel now?
I'm still trying to process everything. There's just so many emotions that went into it, and I'm still on cloud 9, right? I still got that adrenaline pumping. I still need to get it out of me, so I'm still full of excitement.
Your dad looked so proud of you at the end of the video. How did it feel to have him the whole way and then on the night of the fight?
It felt unreal. It's been our dream since I was like a little 8-year-old kid, so finally being in that moment in the ring with him and having him up there and coaching me all through it, it just, like I said, it was a dream accomplished.
Yeah, there were a lot of fans wearing your name on their shirt, right? The Team Balance shirts on the night of the fight. How have you already cultivated such a big group of fans and a following?
The cool thing about my following is that it's a genuine connection, right? It's all the people I've met throughout my boxing career in the last 15 years of me competing. It's all the people that genuinely back me up, and just to know that they're still there supporting me makes me even want to train harder and put on a show for everyone.
I want to pull up a photo that we have of a young Eddy. Can you tell me the story behind it?
Yeah. I remember that was when I was 12 years old and I won my first ringside national tournament. And that, similarly to this moment, it was like the first big accomplishment, like the first big tournament that I won. And that's when me and my pops took that picture of me and him holding the belt. And it's almost like that same exact moment, but on a bigger scale now, on the professionals. And it's like another milestone, like another check mark.
What would he think about you now?
I think he would be very proud. I never knew how far I can make it in boxing. To know that I truly made it as a professional, and it's only the start, right? Who knows what's left?
So last time you joined us in the studio was last fall, and we talked about Purple Gloves, the boxing club here on campus that you're the president of, right?
Yes.
Co-president, correct? Yep. How has that grown and changed since we last talked to you?
I think it's almost like tripled in size. And not even just on average. We used to have 15. Now we average 36, 37 people, so we need more equipment, we need more everything. And everyone just kind of knows me there. Oh, Eddy's the boxer, Eddy's the professional, Eddy's the know-it-all. So I think it's pretty cool having me on the board and everyone knows, and it's cool.
How does it feel getting to share the sport with other people?
It's been my calling. I feel like I put in so much time into this sport, and it's my way of giving back, right? Helping others, whether it's just for fitness or whether they want to pointers for when they compete, right? It's an expert. I love teaching it as well.
Speaking of your calling, what's next for you? What's next for Eddy El Diablo Valenzuela-Rivera?
Well, as of now, I kind of have to turn into El Estudiante now and kind of, prepare for exams. But it looks like in terms of January 23rd, it looks like I'll be back at the Grand Hinckley Casino. So
for fight number 2?
Fight number 2.
You know anything more about that yet, or is it still just...
There's no opponent, there's no nothing. It's just a set date, so we're working towards it.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for it. Thanks for
you.
coming in.
Appreciate you, Adam.
Follow along at thecrest.news and follow us on social media at The Crest News for more stories from your campus community. With Eddy Valenzuela-Rivera, I'm Adam Mueller. We'll see you next time we deep dive.